Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something that I think is really exciting, and that's generating passive income. You know, making money while you sleep, it's the dream, right? And I know that a lot of you out there are looking for ways to make some extra cash, maybe to pay off debt, or to save up for a big purchase, or just to have a little bit of financial freedom. Whatever your reason, I'm here to help. Now, I know that investing can seem intimidating, especially if you're new to it. But the truth is, it's not as complicated as it seems. And today, I want to share with you 5 simple investments that can generate $1,000 per month with just a $10,000 initial investment. That's right, just $10,000, and you can be making $1,000 per month in passive income. It's a pretty exciting prospect, if you ask me. So let's dive right in and take a look at our first investment. This one is a classic, and it's something that I think a lot of you will be familiar with. It's a high-yield savings account. Now, I know what you're thinking. A savings account is not really an investment, but hear me out. High-yield savings accounts are a great way to earn some interest on your money, and they're extremely low risk. You can think of it as a stepping stone to more advanced investments. For example, if you were to put your $10,000 into a high-yield savings account that earns 2% interest per year, that's $200 per year in interest, or about $17 per month. It's not a lot, I know, but it's a start. And it's better than letting your money just sit there in a regular savings account earning basically nothing. And the best part is, you can access your money at any time, so it's a great option if you need easy access to your cash. Next up, we have peer-to-peer lending. This is another investment that I think is really interesting, and it's something that's become really popular in recent years. Essentially, peer-to-peer lending is when you lend money to individuals or businesses through an online platform. You can think of it like a loan, but instead of going through a bank, you're going directly to the person or business that needs the money. Now, the returns on peer-to-peer lending can be really attractive, often in the range of 5–7% per year. And with $10,000, you can spread your risk across multiple loans, so if one of them defaults, you're not out the entire $10,000. Of course, there is some risk involved, but if you do your research and choose a reputable platform, the potential rewards can be well worth it. For example, if you were to invest your $10,000 in a peer-to-peer lending platform that earns an average return of 6% per year, that's $600 per year in interest, or about $50 per month. Again, it's not a lot, but it's a start, and it's a great way to diversify your portfolio. Now, let's talk about dividend-paying stocks. This is another investment that I think is really exciting, and it's something that can generate some serious passive income. Essentially, when you buy a dividend-paying stock, you're buying a small piece of a company that distributes a portion of its profits to its shareholders on a regular basis. For example, if you were to invest your $10,000 in a dividend-paying stock that earns an average return of 4% per year, that's $400 per year in dividends, or about $33 per month. But here's the thing, some dividend-paying stocks can earn much higher returns, often in the range of 8–10% per year. And if you were to invest in one of those stocks, your potential returns could be much higher. For example, if you were to invest your $10,000 in a dividend-paying stock that earns an average return of 8% per year, that's $800 per year in dividends, or about $67 per month. Now, I know that the stock market can be unpredictable, and there's always a risk that you could lose some or all of your investment. But if you do your research and choose a reputable company with a history of paying consistent dividends, the potential rewards can be well worth it. Next up, we have real estate investment trusts, or REITs. Now, I know that investing in real estate can seem intimidating, especially if you don't have a lot of experience. But REITs make it easy, because they allow you to invest in a diversified portfolio of properties without having to directly manage them. Essentially, REITs are companies that own or finance real estate properties and provide a way for individuals to invest in real estate without directly managing properties. And the best part is, they're required by law to distribute at least 90% of their taxable income to their shareholders, which means that you can earn some serious passive income. For example, if you were to invest your $10,000 in a REIT that earns an average return of 8% per year, that's $800 per year in dividends, or about $67 per month. And some REITs can earn even higher returns, often in the range of 10–12% per year. Now, I know that the real estate market can be unpredictable, and there's always a risk that you could lose some or all of your investment. But if you do your research and choose a reputable REIT with a history of paying consistent dividends, the potential rewards can be well worth it. Last but not least, we have index funds. Now, I know that investing in the stock market can seem intimidating, especially if you're new to it. But index funds make it easy because they allow you to invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks or bonds without having to directly manage them. Essentially, index funds are a type of investment that tracks a specific market index, such as the S&P 500. And because they're diversified, they can provide a relatively stable source of returns over the long term. For example, if you were to invest your $10,000 in an index fund that tracks the S&P 500, you could potentially earn an average return of 7–10% per year. Now, I know that the stock market can be unpredictable, and there's always a risk that you could lose some or all of your investment. But if you do your research and choose a reputable index fund with a low fee structure, the potential rewards can be well worth it. And the best part is, you can set it and forget it, so you don't have to worry about constantly monitoring your investment. So there you have it, 5 simple investments that can generate $1,000 per month with just a $10,000 initial investment. Of course, these are just a few examples, and there are many other investments out there that could potentially generate even higher returns. But I hope this gives you a good starting point, and I hope it inspires you to start investing and building wealth. Remember, investing is a long-term game, and it's not about getting rich quick. It's about creating a stable source of passive income that can help you achieve your financial goals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.